Welcome to Maroon Talk, a segment dedicated for anything and everything UP Fighting Maroons. I am Fim Moran, batch 2010 from UP Los Baños. And again, as always, kita nyo naman, solo ep muna tayo ulit. We just came off the World University Basketball Series, which was held in Tokyo, Japan. Another preseason tournament that the Maroons participate in. And yeah, okay, maganda maganda yung liga at that. So let's try to break it down. Mahirap mag-isa ulit, but so if ever may gustong sumali dyan, no, to join me in an episode, let me know. Pag-usapan natin. And for sure, meron dyan mga gusto mag-share din ng kanilang mga thoughts and insights about our beloved UP Fighting Maroons. Okay, let's talk about the World University Basketball Series. This tournament has been going on for 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. So bagong liga siya and it caters to collegiate teams around so far around Asia. It says world pero the teams participating here in this 2025 edition, 8 teams siya. Two from the Philippines, two from Japan, one from Australia, one from Chinese Taipei, one from Korea, and one from Hong Kong. So Lasal and UP to represent the Philippines, University of Sydney to represent Australia, Korea University, which is yung nakalaban din ng finals ng Lasal in the 2024 editions, which we faced yesterday. Japan naman, Nippon Sports Science University, Chinese Taipei with National Cheng Chi University or ito yung NCCU. The other Japan team is Japan University Select Team. So nag ano pala silang selection. So sila yung JUBF. Kung nakita niyo yung ano sa schedule sa team. UP of course, University and for Hong Kong, the University of Hong Kong. So tournament format niya, it's single elimination for 8 teams, no. So you one game, hindi ko alam lang paano yung naging uh, match up for the first round. I mean, paano siya nag-come up with the matchup? Is it by ranking? Is it by draw lots? Hindi ko alam. I have yet to research. If you guys know, please do comment down below. But again, as mentioned, we faced Korea University yesterday. 75-71. We lost that game by 4 points, which is actually something to be proud of, if we may. Let's try to break it down. Yung Korea University, upon doing research, shout out to mga tumulong din as well. Apparently, they are in season. Ongoing yung season nila sa Korea right now. Kaya yung laro nila is talagang nasa peak. Okay? And to add to that, they are actually three-peat champions of the Korean University Basketball League, if I'm not mistaken. Yun yung pangalan ng collegiate league nila sa Korea. And this team has, I think, lost only once in the current season, I think, based dun sa FIBA stats nila. So, yun, magaling sila. Yung Moon tsaka yung Lee na pumatay sa atin kahapon, uh, they are actually the top players. Moon came up with 23 points yesterday. 5 from downtown, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals. Tama ba to? Yeah. Tapos yung Lee naman, Dong Jun Lee. Hindi ko dito Dungeon. Dong Jun Lee finished with 15 points, 3 3-pointers, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 assist, and 1 block. Malupit sila. Uh, to think na ano siya, Korean basketball yung talagang naglaro sa gulo ko, sorry. We saw how the Korean basketball system was played yesterday. So kumbaga ironic nga kasi yung Gilas sumasabay dito sa tournament nito, and in some way I get to see some similarities on how the Gilas Pilipinas team and the UP team compete in the global level, nakikita ko yung ano eh, yung lapses, yung kung paano tayo talunin ng mga teams, kung paano maglaro yung mga teams na hindi na nasa Pilipinas, Korea. The other team na nakalaban natin yun is yung University of Sydney. And again, I would say it's different from the usual American style of basketball that we're used to seeing in the NBA, in the PBA at that. Kaya yung klase ng laro na nakuha natin dito, the competition that we got here from this league is very, very much uh, a good way to actually provide a good sense of competition to our team. It's way different from what we experience in Phil Oil, lalo na yung mga provincial leagues. Kaya, again, it brings a different dimension to the UP Fighting Bruin style of play. Having faced these types of opponents, kumbaga parang ito yung ano eh, para siya naging, the way I see it para siyang naging FIBA World na collegiate. And you don't really get this exposure a lot, no? Especially in teams here in the Philippines. Kaya I would say we are very much privileged that we got to experience this type of competition heading into UAP season 88. Okay? So ang mindset natin, yes, we lost by 4 to Korea University. We lost by 20, I think, to University of Sydney. However, we are still more or less a month or so to go before the UAP season starts, and which is actually the main league that we prepare for. Kaya we'll take, again, pag natalo, di ba? Siyempre, ang ano pang tawag natin dyan? Kundi, sabay-sabay tayo, learning experience. Di po ba? Okay, so again, this league, nearing the UAP season opening, brings a lot of, I would say, wake-up calls within the team. I'm pretty sure they were able to see lapses on their end na avoidable naman because I myself saw those as well. The game against Korea yesterday, um ang daming simula pa lang, ang dami ng ano. Hindi tayo makashoot, number one. Number two, we were taking care of the ball well. And that gave us a deep hole to dig out of heading into the middle part of the game all the way up to the end game. Dumikit naman in the end, but then, di ba, why would you want to dig yourself that deep of a hole? Especially with that type of system na Korea has been playing and that team has been playing facing UP. So mahirap siya. And marami talagang mistakes that could have been avoided by our players. Knowing their talent, pwede mo sabihin na hindi sila yun eh. Alam mong kaya nilang i-overcome yun, kaya nilang mag-execute ng mas malinis than what we saw in these 2 days of basketball for them. Kaya, but then again, it's okay kasi hindi naman to yung liga na ano natin na pinapag-practice natin. But it's okay to see that as early as now, makita na natin kung ano pa yung mga pwede pang ma-point out and ma-address ng coaching staff, the players themselves as well, na for the improvement of the team. Again, di ba, I guess in Philippine college basketball standards, we are, kumbaga ready na tong team na to face the actual collegiate tournaments that we participate in. But on a global level, kita nyo naman na ibang klase yung laro ng basketball sa buong mundo. And we usually face yung mga pro teams in Japan and Korea, di ba? In Taiwan, I think as well. But when it comes to collegiate amateur basketball, para sa akin, mas yung sistema pa rin dyan, ano, yung umaangat, yung lumalabas, kumbaga. Kasi still, with the pros, again, magagaling na yan eh. The pros play different basketball compared to college players, high school players. Kasi mas team-oriented yung mga amateur teams. Sorry if magulo yung sasabi ko. But especially that Korea game yesterday, Korea University game yesterday, it was it was like they were like a machine as we are accustomed to seeing how Koreans play basketball. And again, yung ganong klaseng basketball, I believe, in a way, na-adapt na rin ng UP yan. Yung sistema ng Maroons ngayon, medyo adaptive to the global style of basketball. However, it's different when you actually do it and play against actual foreign teams who have been accustomed to that type of basketball ever since their kasi yun talaga yung culture nila. Ayun. Those are key observations, no? And I guess both games we were kind of struggling to actually make baskets, no? In this game today, versus the Australia team, University of Sydney, we had, if I'm not mistaken, 2 out of 25 3-point attempts in the first half. It's either in the first half or within the third quarter. So ganun kahirap yung ganun kalala yung sara nung ring sa sa Maroons dun sa court na yun sa Yoyogi in Tokyo. No, so it was weird. It was weird seeing Rayland, Terence, uh, even Jerry Abadiano not getting his usual buckets on the floor. But big props to Gani Stevens, who has been quite consistent, I would say, ever since the Phil Oil. Yung pagbugbog kay Gani sa loob with how he has been playing defense and scoring as well. He's been actually big for us, no? So again, the rotations haven't really been fixed or set in stone, kumbaga, kasi nga this is still preseason for us. The Maroons are still in planning mode, kumbaga experiment mode, if you may, compared to yung sa Australia naman pa. Sorry, I'm just rambling here kasi wala nang structure yung natin kasi ako lang mag-isa. Yung Australia naman, they're actually the first runner-up of their mother league in Australia last year, if I'm not mistaken. Kasi I think sila naman, compared to the Korea team, pa-start lang din yung kanilang season. So I think they have to go back as early as tomorrow to Australia to start their collegiate season there. So pareho tayo ng level, kumbaga, na papunta tayo ng in-season, yun. Okay, so yun. So, kumbaga both teams are preparing. Okay, so, and again, yun nga, like Gilas, usually pag Australia kalaban ng Gilas, New Zealand, kita nyo naman nung isang araw, iba yung klase ng ball movement ng teams na yon. Ibang klase yung physicality ng team na yun. Kasi ibang klase rin yung size ng mga players doon sa mga teams na yun. Kaya, again, I didn't play this level of basketball, so I don't really know how it is there. But what I can see is that these are actually different compared to how we are accustomed to here in the Philippines. The type of basketball that they've been playing, the type of basketball we've been facing is different. Kaya it won't only bring us great improvement as a team, but also individually, I would say. Kita naman yung yung changes pagbalik ng team from Serbia, from that Serbia training camp. When they went back to Philoil, iba na yung klase ng ng maturity, ng physicality na nakuha natin from the players. When they went back to Philoil and got the championship. Kaya yun, iba, hindi rin biro kumbaga yung naging liga na to. And that's really nice. Come UAP level, I'm sure we'd see how kung gaano kaangat yung Lasal and UP, I would say, from the other teams come UAP season. Kasi, yun nga, the exposure from different teams around the world would not only give significant improvement from the players, but also actually see how those compare now to teams who have not who don't have the privilege and the experience to train abroad and face teams from abroad. Okay. So yeah, yun, nakita natin si Harold didn't play both games. Nung first game against Korea, si Choi Palangka did not play. Seven, Josh, LA, yeah. Then ito namang second game, Seven came in. Choi Palangka came in. Sean, I think, didn't play today. Yeah. So, I think 17 players lang din yung kasama dito sa lineup na to. And let's run through it. quickly. Of course, sila Jerry, Terence, Janjan, Raylan, the veterans, they're part of the lineup. Nuruka, Gani, of course, Seven, Jacob, Mark, Ray Remo, Choi Palanca, Harold Alarcon, Jerry, Janjan, LA, Miguel Iniguez, Sean, Josh Coronel, lahat naman, Chico, yan. Speaking of Chico, so far naging ganun yung role niya, no? And I'm really happy to see how Chico has been performing as of late. He's ready whenever his number gets to be called. In terms of defense, there were some instances in the Korea game wherein I saw how physical he was defensively, and that's what I like. That improvement from Chico being a 3 and D guy has been will be instrumental for us come the UAP season. So really happy how Chico has been performing. Mark Belmonte, parang ngayon na siya merong may pagka-green light in terms of shooting the ball. He's been getting significant touches, open looks, creating for himself, and hopefully come UAP season makita natin na talagang mahulog yung mga shots na yun para kay Mark kasi he's gonna be explosive once that actually happens. Huwag tayo magulat if Mark Belmonte explodes scoring wise in one of these games in the UAP. So very, very happy to see those. Yan, si Chico, Mark, even Seven Gagate. Next to Gani, probably had, together with Chan as well, Alter, probably have the most improvement among the players, the our second stringers, kumbaga, next to the veterans. Kaya they have been contributing significantly, no? Pero as a team, I would say one of the main factors or points to improve on were quite evident in the two games that we played in this WUBS would be the defense. I think ang daming lapses dun in terms of miscommunication, in terms of getting the rebounds at that. Ang daming offensive rebounds ng team, ng kalaban in both games, if I'm not mistaken. Kaya we went up against bigger, more physical teams. Kaya lumabas, na-highlight lalo yung lack of, should I say, effort when it comes to playing defense, finishing the defense of our team. Hence the scoring, especially in the second game. Kasi talagang we were dominated in those aspects of the game, no. Sa Korea, I think we had more rebounds still. However, yeah, we had 46 rebounds against Korea University compared to their 32. But yeah, in terms of offensive rebounds, they had 6 compared to our 1. Sorry. Ano ba to? Ano ba to? They had 6 compared to our 19 offensive rebounds. I don't know. Still, if this is correct or baka nagkamali sila na well, yeah, marami rin tayong attempts na kaya dumami. If you guys remember yesterday, parang si Francis, Gani, Mark were getting chances from point blank range near the rim. Pero ang daming hindi shoot. Kaya siguro dumami yung ganong klaseng rebound. Yung offensive rebounds natin. However, I think for the Korean side, yung offensive rebounds sila came in the crucial stages in the late game. Kaya mas na-highlight yun. Kahit from the stat sheet, seeing na 6 lang offensive rebounds sila. Those were 6 big offensive rebounds which shifted the momentum to actually for them to secure the win. So yun, we could say that we were short-handed in this league, in this two games of the WUBS. And that's okay kasi we need our players healthy come the UAP season. I think Ray Remogat has 2 sprained ankles, recovering from 2 sprained ankles, but he's still playing. I heard Harold has a bone bruise in his knee. I'm pretty sure hindi lang sila yung dalawang players na injured dyan. I think Terence actually got hit yesterday on his left wrist. Kaya isa pang factor yon, I would say. And yeah, I'm pretty sure other minor injuries to some players as well are existing. Kaya ayun. On the other side, Lasal is playing right now, and I've yet to watch that game. They'll be facing yung if I'm not mistaken, Korea University, the team that beat us yesterday, and the team that they played in the finals yesterday. In the 2024 edition. Kaya yun. So overall, still, ang daming nating nakita dito. Ang dami pang weaknesses yung team. Ang dami pang pwedeng ma-improve. We came off that Philoel Championship in July. But as you see now, hindi pa to yung, as we've been saying as well, hindi pa to yung team na alam natin. Hindi pa ito yung peak, kumbaga, ng composition ng players na to. But so far, we've been seeing good results pa rin naman in the standards of Philippine college basketball. In the global stage talagang iba. Kaya antayin natin kung paano tayo haharap come UAP season. How the team will look like, how we will defend that championship come season 88. All right. If you guys have comments, if you guys have questions, please let me know down below. If you want to join the episode, let me know. I guess it's still better than being me doing solo episode and reviewing the games. But I think this is the final league that we'll be joining. Preseason league at that before the UAP season starts in September. Kaya, but for sure, may mga tune-up yan ng team before in the coming weeks still, with different pro teams, even I don't know, maybe pro teams abroad still as well. So yeah, again, as a fan base, I guess we should just take the positives from this tournament. It's again, it was a nice eye opener. It was a nice uh sense of exposure to the team, being exposed to different types of players, different types of systems, which are bigger physically, players that are bigger physically than us, systems that are more established, I would say, than what we're used to going up against. Kumbaga. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this would just provide more positives to the team internally uh, versus the output that we saw from these two losses. Okay, so okay pa rin tayo. These are just minor bumps in the road and a lot will be addressed, I'm pretty sure. Kaya, yeah, we're still in good hands. We are heading into UAP Season 88 with a renewed passion for the game, hopefully. Kaya, in a few weeks' time, we shall be defending the championship in the UAP. Okay? Good job, guys. Good job to the team. And for the shirts, antay kayo. We shall be announcing soon we will be releasing some new designs in the coming weeks in time for the UAP season. Okay, maraming salamat everyone. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. As always, UP Fight. See you guys around. Peace.